Hello dear students. In the previous video we found how to find the compound interest half yearly. We found it using for both the ways. Okay. In this video we are going to see how to find the compound interest when we have to count it or calculate it quarterly. Both the ways we will see with an example. Okay. Principal is 1800. Rate of interest 8% for 1 year, compounded quarterly. Quarterly means 4 times in a year, means after every 3 months. So formula will be the same. Let us write it. 18, substitute the values. 1, rate of interest when it was annually, what happened? It is considered as it is. When it is half yearly, it became half of the rate. When it is quarterly, it will become 8 upon 4, that is 2%. Okay. So it is 2 upon 100. Now, n. In 1 year, we have to make 1 year is equal to how many quarters? 4 quarters. So raised to 4. So we get 1800 multiplied by 102 upon 100 4 times. That is 1800 into 102, 102, 102 into 102 upon 100 into 100 into 100 into 100. So once we can cancel out. Okay. Now here if you do cancellation, it is possible if you wish to do. This will become 50, 51 and this 25, 51. Again here 25, 51, 51. Again if you want to do 59. Now see, you have to multiply all this. 51 into 51 into 51 into 51 multiply by 9. When we multiply 51 by 51, we get 2601. Because 4 times 51, we multiply 2601 by 2601. We get 6765201. And then we have a 9. Multiply it, we get this number. And in the denominator, we have 50 into 25 into 25. 25 25s are 625. Multiplied by 50, we get 31,250. So when you divide, since this is already known to you, I am not going to explain it. When you divide, we get 1948.37. So the amount will be 1948.37 after 1 year. Okay, so what will be the compound interest here? Compound interest is equal to 1948.37 minus 1800, which will be equal to 148.37. Now let us do it without using the formula. Here P is 1800, R 8%. You know when it is quarterly we have to make it 2%. And 1 year will be considered into 4 parts. So we have to find 4 times. Okay, so P1 is equal to 1800. S1 or simple interest 1 is 1800 into 2 upon 100. 36. So P2 will be 1800 plus 36, that is 1836. So what will be SI2? 1836 into 2 upon 100, which will be equal to 6 2s are 12, 3 2s are 6 plus 1 7, 2 8s are 16, 2 1s are 2 plus 1 3 upon 100, that is 36.72. So P3 will be 1836 plus 36.72. That will be 1872.72. Now what will be SI 3? 1872.72 into 2 upon 100, which is equal to 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 14, 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are here. 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 14, then 1 carry. So 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5, 2 7s are 14, 2 8s are 16, plus 1 17, 2 1s are 2, plus 1 3 upon 100, that is 37.4544. So if it is rupees, we can stop after 2 digit. So this is simple interest 3. Now P4 is equal to 1872.72 plus 37.45. So what will you get? 5 plus 2, 7. 7 plus 4, 11. 1. So 7 plus 1, 8. 8 plus 2, 10. Now 3 plus 1, 4. 4 plus 7, 11. Then 18 plus 1, 19. So this is the P4. SI4 is equal to 1910.17 multiplied by 2 upon 100, which is equal to, multiply it, 2 7s are 14, 2 1s are 2 plus 1 3, 2 0, 2 1s are 2, 2 19s are 38 upon 100. So this decimal point will come here, which is equal to 38.20. So what will be the amount after 1 year, that is 4 term? The amount will be equal to, 1910.17 plus 38.20, which is equal to 1948. So the compound interest is, subtract 1800 from this, you will get 148.37. That's all for today. In the next video, we will learn, or we will start working on the exercise. Thank you.